So what else is on your mind in the hydrogen industry?
Well, there's a danger I could go on a real rant here, Tom, isn't there? I think the wasted resource. Surely we can all appreciate that at the moment. I mean, I'll have debates from the recycling in my house right the way through to the Hydrogen Society, but the wasted resource. I mean, I regularly read stories beyond our sector, so to speak, about constraint payments for wind power. The huge sums, if you like, of wind power being generated, and actually the huge sums being paid to essentially discard that. We'll take all of that resource, we'll turn it into energy, for want of a better analogy, and then when we decide we can't store it or do anything with it, we'll pay for it to be disposed of. It's absolute madness. And how much wind power is going to waste, how much solar power is not being maximised. It's probably very hard to put exact sums on those because they're so vast, and that's a great shame in itself, I think. And I'd love to hear more about what it takes now to, as I said, join all this up to make this ecosystem happen in hydrogen, and to maximise the resources we have. That is surely a massive topic.
So who are going to be the ones who are going to harness this energy, and who's going to foot the bill for it?
Well, there's already huge corporations and smaller scale players. There's already a whole value chain in wind power. You only have to look at the turbines and the structures all around us. And I don't just mean in the UK, I mean in Europe, all around the world, offshore, even onshore. There's these huge technologies, and we're harvesting all of that energy. So we're taking that. We've also, for 20 years, had a really solid solar power sector. You might have PV panels on your roof at home, I don't know. But there's the whole solar farms, again, in this country, in this continent, and around the world, that are all capturing that incredible power of the sun all around us. And then there are huge emerging economies that aren't capturing that yet. Think of South America and Africa, where the sunny seasons are vast. The wind and the solar potential is huge, and we're not even capturing, I guess, a fraction of that yet. It's just wasted resource, isn't it, at the moment? And we, again, to use that term I used earlier, we need shovels on the ground and making that happen. Now, your question of who's doing that or not doing that, those are the questions I'd like to see answered, because we have all of the players taking the wind, we have all of the players taking the solar. Where's the bit in between to maximise that, to have full grid balancing, to have that energy storage and grid balance, and to add the green hydrogen capability out of that? Those are the questions we need answered, and those are the questions that I hope and believe we'll see answered at HGVU's Hydrogen Summit in London in May.